killing frogs. Just waiting for you to go to live so I can pull it up.
By simply listening, slow down, see just how peaceful today. Greetings, children. It is I, your obedient servant, Sebastian St. Seraphine, small, Steve. You're killing me small, Vincent twice, you can also call me Bennett. So excited, getting started with Boris Karloff, Veil, and System Shock 2. But I say it's a tech demo because all of this is unconfirmed to work. So we try it out. So this is a tech demo. Thanks so much for swinging by. Wish us luck more than ever this time. Catch you guys on the flip side. There's Pam and the Pam Cam. Oh! So responsive. Okay. But part of the joy of the Pam co-host is that we place no expectations on her to be responsive. Like the parallel play aspect is a huge part of the charm. But here's where it gets tricky. How are we going to avoid a tech demo, or at least test to see if we're having a tech demo? Well, we're staying in contact. The plan is starting off with Boris Karloff, The Veil, never before aired. This is our journey into the unknown and the supernatural. You can only get this on Zen Theatre Live and YouTube. Like, you can't get it other places. Okay, so we start The Veil, and that's gonna work, right? But it might get tricky after this. It could be a Zen Theatre Live technological fail. We're gonna see. That's gonna work, right? But it might get tricky after this. All right. Pam, step 1. Can you see
Good evening.
everything so far?
Tonight, I'm going to tell you another strange and unusual story.
Now,
of the
do you see the show in the top left?
Behind the veil.
Yes.
When I start the
Tonight's story is
game,
based on one of those true
tell me if you can
utterly
still see it or if it
unexplainable
becomes black.
which occur time and again from country
You
to country.
it
and
helps
age to age.
if you have enough sound. Because if you can hear it and the screen is still black, that's like double bad.
And had his story occurred
But
to another,
we're
he
launching
very
from
possibly would have
Steam.
been the last man in the world to believe a word of it.
Pam,
Yes.
can you still see the screen?
Yes.
In the bottom right, can you see a spooky circle that says Tri-Optimum Corporation?
Oh, now it went away.
What?
Bob Bosworth
Now
had a busy day,
your veil thing
and
went
now
away.
as the last customer left his
Just
shop,
wait.
he prepared to close for the night.
There's a delay, you remember. So well, you might be talking, but I'm not gonna see it for a few seconds.
So there is a concern then when the game is open, the TV show goes away.
At this same moment,
Instead of calling this a tech fail, why don't we do Revolt of the Worms again? Revolt of the
completely
Worms.
unaware of the incredible events which were about to occur.
But if we're doing it like that, then hang on. Okay, so up here. Oh no. Okay, there we go.
Captain!
There we go.
Captain!
Cam.
What is it, Mr. Bosworth? Captain, I've got to get back to England immediately.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, sir.
Oh, please. I'm afraid something's happened.
Are you ill, Mr. Bosworth?
No. Yes, maybe. I don't know. I can't explain, Captain, but I must return at once.
Mr. Bosworth, we're 150 miles from Dover, and I have a schedule to maintain. If I were to turn round and go back without good and sufficient reason, I would in all probability lose my position.
But this is an emergency.
There are rules and...
All right, Pam.
Yes, dear.
Thank you, dear. When we do Revolt of the Worms, do you want to try to pay attention to me so we find out if worms are actually revolting? Because I keep getting distracted like 3 minutes into the show, and I don't know if the worms are actually revolting or not.
Look out! I caught up my lamp. Turned it...
What am I looking for?
Well, I'm so excited for System Shock 2 and Metal Gear Solid that, I want to switch to radio. So we're going to do a radio show. So it doesn't matter if we can't see it.
Okay.
But this is Revolt of the Worms. It's horrifying and I keep getting distracted so I never pay attention. So I never know what's happening. This is like a metaphor for real life. Revolt of the Worms. Let's turn up the Pam Cam. Pam, I'm granting more volume. You're going from 5 to 15.
Oh my God.
Later than
Okay, you're going to 23.
things.
Okay, she's at 26.
This is Arch Obler bringing you another in our series of stories of the unusual. And once
Your
again, we
mom's a
caution
story
you,
of the
these
unusual.
lights out stories are definitely not for the timid soul. So we tell you calmly and very sincerely, if you frighten easily, turn off your radio now. And now, if you haven't already done so,
I wish I could
turn
mute.
off your light.
Look at you, hacker. A pathetic creature of meat and bone, panting and sweating as you run through my corridors. How can you challenge a perfect, immortal machine? In 2072, a rogue artificial intelligence known as Shodan lost her mind. In her limitless imagination, Shodan saw herself as a goddess, destined to inherit the earth. That image was snuffed out by the hacker who created her.
February 3rd is the day the magic happens. The Von Braun, the first starship in history capable of traveling at faster than light speed, will undertake her maiden voyage. This incredible journey is the result of teamwork between the UNN Protectorate and the incredible scientific minds of the newly relicensed Tri-Optimum Corporation. Imagine being able to travel to distant star systems in a period of weeks. It's all part of Tri-Op's commitment to the future. The Von Braun is packed with over 1.8 billion flight, scientific, and security systems, nearly all developed by Tri-Optimum and its wholly owned subsidiaries. Providing security for the Von Braun as she plows through the heavens will be the UNN Rickenbacker. At her helm will be no less than Captain William Bedford Diego himself, hero of the Battle of Boston Harbor during the Eastern States Police action. This incredible union of government and corporation is made possible by an intricate series of docking mechanisms that will allow the Rickenbacker to piggyback its way into jump space. Sweet, fast, revolutionary. Who knows what wonders await our crews in the bosom of the cosmos? All we do know is that it's a great day for mankind.
Everything's ready, sir. Greenhouse, all ready for you, sir. 1 week ago.
Does the wind always blow up here, Charles? Eh? I said the wind. Does it always blow like that? Why? Frightening. Mighty less frightening than the things that are happening back in the city. I suppose so. I know so. Where's that boy? Jackson. Yes, sir. The phosphates, are they ready yet? Not quite, sir. We'll get them ready. Every one of the plants. We work late tonight. Very late.
Work late and hard. That was the answer to everything.
Okay, Pam.
Durability. In times like these,
Pop
there's
quiz,
certainly
hot
has been more
shot.
important work than propagating roses that you could do. A chemist of
During
durability.
all that
Times like these,
nonsense,
there
I'm
certainly must be
guessing
no
the
one.
game
I
was
wouldn't
way
think
too
of that. I
loud,
told
so
myself,
neither of us heard a
wouldn't think
peep
of that.
from the radio.
Roses. Yes, developed the
No, I
greatest
can
growers in the
hear
world.
the radio, I
That
just
was my
couldn't
answer to them.
understand it.
While they bombed and burned, I developed the largest rose the world had ever known. And when the world settled down again, I'd
Could you
come
hear
back
the
and bring
game?
the rose to them, and they wouldn't care if I had
I can't
run
see the game.
away. My
I mean, I could see it. I didn't know
Why
that
did
you
it go
were
wrong?
playing a game yet.
Claire, why did it go wrong?
In the bottom right, it should be my full screen display. What happened to my full screen display during the game? I can't see it because it's a full screen display.
You got like an old scene going on, it looks like. Or maybe you're still adjusting it or something. It
What
looks
the
like
heck?
you're...
Okay, I'm gonna walk up an
It's like a
elevator.
game.
I'm gonna walk up an elevator and get really close. And tell me if you can hear like a radio talking to me while I'm walking up to the military academy. And tell me if you can see me like walking up an elevator. Because right now in the bottom right of the screen, you should see a bunch of stuff that doesn't look like a big old game. While I'm walking up to the military. Okay, here I go. Tell me if you can see me like walking up an elevator.
Welcome to the Ramsey Center UNN Recruitment Facility. Please watch your step when leaving the train. Step into the grab shafts to proceed to the street-level recruitment. Welcome to the Ramsey Center UNN Recruitment Facility.
Okay, now I can see it, but it's in the middle of the
Step into
screen.
the grab shafts to proceed to
What
the
do you mean it's in the
street-level
middle of the screen? The screen moves? It
No,
moves?
but it's in the middle of the screen.
What do you mean it's in the middle of the screen?
Well, it was in the middle of the screen.
The screen moves?
It's still... Let me take a picture of it.
when I went up the elevator, could you could you still see you? Could you still see me? I should just turn on my phone, or still see you? Could you still see me? I just need to watch my own screen at the same time. My phone is on the fritz and the battery is low, so that's why I'm relying on outside of
up in the top left. On the bottom right is a screen of a whole bunch of things, but not a game.
Well, what happened to it when I went up the elevator?
Hold on, I gotta silence the other one because it's got me talking twice. Try again.
What happened when I go up the elevator?
I don't see a game.
Well, right now, I'm walking up to basic training.
Before you choose your career, you'll want to learn some basic. If you've completed basic training, you're ready for the advanced lessons provided here. Advanced training will familiarize you. Here's where you make your choice, soldier. Here's where you enlist in one of the 3 branches of the military. Once you decide on your branch of service, there's no going back. A shuttle will take you to a UNN orbital space station.
Pam, what do you see now?
I can see the game now.
Can you see me and you still?
Yes.
In the top left, can you see a different game?
I'm trying to see if I'm moving. I don't think I'm moving. Yeah, I'm not moving. Oh wait, there I go. I can see.
The OSA welcomes you to Orbital Station Chunlo. Ready yourself to feel the limitations of your mind slipping away.
I think the live one of you is on the bottom.
Bottom left?
Bottom left.
The sensory deprivation tanks aboard the TOS Shaolin await you.
Somewhere inside. Hard to tell which one you're supposed to take, I guess.
Well, until we get into the game, I don't think we're going to hear much radio. Because the game is so loud.
Let me see if I can hear the game. I got it.
Sifting the thoughts of treachery into... Dr. Chandris Valan's research labs have produced many of this decade's...
Why do you have the game loud? I got it.
Sifting the thoughts of treachery...
Just because until I get into the game past the... It belongs to be loud during the intro. Because a lot is going to happen during the intro that... Like, we need to give our full attention to the game right now. A lot is happening.
In the grand scheme, individuals are no more important than pieces on...
About 1 inch by 1.5 inch. I can't see any details.
When there's a zombie in my face getting hit by a pipe, you're gonna see it. It doesn't matter how small it is. I can make it half as small. Like when there's a zombie...
Like all that text and stuff, can't see that.
You're gonna be able to see the zombie. Especially if you make me full screen like I should.
Well, when I make you full screen, it gets smaller.
Get ready to become a part of history, soldier. You get ready to become a part of history, 3D computer.
Shuttle A-138, you have clearance for landing on the Von Braun in Shuttle Bay 2. Welcome aboard, soldier.
You're the soldier.
So where's the radio thing, anyway? All I see is the library lady.
Okay. When we get into the game, there's not going to be so much talking exactly. And if we miss some of the talking, like when we get into the game's going to become the background. And because, since we can't watch video while I play the game, we're not going to have subtitles. Except in those general Facebook subtitles that are made on the fly.
Initializing memory streams.
So it doesn't make sense to see the radio. The radio is just going to be background noise. But once we get in the game, once I'm just wandering around, like destroying cameras and stuff, I'm going to make the game the foreground of the audio. Does that make sense?
Okay.
But right now...
Steady yourself, soldier. This is Dr. Janice Polito of the computer ops staff of the Von Braun. You're safe for the time being. You're recovering from the effects of surgery and will be unable to remember any of the events of the last few weeks. You're on board the starship Von Braun and something's gone very, very wrong. Some kind of force has hijacked this ship. That's why you volunteered to be implanted with some experimental cybernetic implants. Rely on your cyber interface. It just might save your life. You must find an elevator and come up to Deck 4 to meet me. Deck 4. Can you remember that? But keep your eyes open. They're after us both now.
Alright, so Deck 4, that doesn't sound too difficult, right?
Okay, sure.
Whatever. You're just saying what I want to hear.
Watch out. I'm getting strange readings from that radar dish outside the window. It's become unstable due to... Move! Take cover!
Critical decompression hazard in the cryo recovery suite. Evacuate immediately.
I would think you'd want the game to be bigger.
That's not a bad suggestion, since right now it's the only visual appeal, right?
Yeah, it's like it's almost the same size as the other one. The Zelda one.
I think I can fix all this. So I go here. I go display. Freaking A. Okay, there we go. Normally I would have grabbed it way faster than that, but there was a technical glitch. It's like trying to operate my own cell phone.
Your own cell phone?
No, my own cell phone. It's still sadly very much a current cell phone. Display capture is on top of Dungeons of Hinterberg, but it's over there. Okay, there we go. And Dungeons of Hinterberg, I guess, can come down here in case anyone's reading along with Dracula. Not that they'll be able to read after we shrink it to make Pam's request and make the game really big. Actually, I was watching one of my own old school videos, and Street Fighter V was so big in the video that it looked like I was playing the game, and it was kind of exciting. Like, oh my gosh, the high frame rate, the high detail. It looked better than when I played it in the first place, because this was on my older computer. But anyway, if I make it kind of big... Oh, I know what we can do. Bennett at the top, Pam at the top, and Christina Wainwright in San Diego at the top. And then we can make the game humongous, so Pam can see those zombies up close when they arrive. Oh my gosh. Pam, you're going to get all the credit when this is like the most visually appealing live stream I've ever done. How do you feel about that?
I'm pretty amazed.
Okay, now at the beginning, like this, we know about Renee Delacroix. There's this foxy lady who sent out the distress signal. Then there's this doctor who's saying she's on level 4, come to her because a rogue AI has taken over whatever we're on, this piggyback spaceship in deep space or whatever. But she's like condescending. She's like, can you remember that it's level 4? It's like, oh, she's a doctor, so therefore she can like assume I might have memory problems.
Uh-huh.
Not that I don't, but that's not her business to point out. Anyways, on this whole gaming stream, okay, once we get past the drama of the intro, I will turn down the volume a little so we can hear Lights Out Radio. But right now, it's kind of like one of those games, like a scavenger hunt. You're looking for the following things to happen. Are you ready?
I guess so. Are you getting back to the game?
Pam, you are the game.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out where the game is. I guess are you still on the screen that...
In the top left is me. In the top right is you. In the top middle is Christina Wainwright. And that top bar was invented by you. So everything below is a display capture. And the reason I did a display capture is because this stupid game insists on going full screen. And that's why we aren't watching Boris Karloff The Veil. Because when this stupid game goes full screen, we can't see anything else. So, the only reason we can still see Christina Wainwright in the middle is because that's a video file. That's not a stream from YouTube or anything. So when I play the game, we can still see that. And but
you haven't started the game back again yet?
Well, I'm telling you the rules for your scavenger hunt.
Okay, I'm just wondering what I'm looking at, that's all.
Oh,
I'm looking at
yeah. Well, it's very trippy because what you're looking at is my whole screen. And what's on my screen? Well, that big gray square on my screen is the program that controls the live stream. So on that big gray square, you can even see the little sound bar on the bottom left of the square move every time I chatterbox. In the middle, those are the scenes. Like I can instantly change the scenes like this. Did you see? I know there's a delay, but because I hit this scene, now no one can see you, but they can see the intro. And then I come back, and that's screwed with Dungeons of Hinterberg in the top middle, because I left the scene and came back. Now that media file at the top is starting at the beginning. So I just, whatever progress we made in that game. So now in the top middle, you can see, oh, let's turn this up. Dungeons of Hinterberg. Okay, now we can hear the sound from the top middle. But I'm going to turn that down when I go back to System Shock 2. Okay, so you're like, what am I looking at? Well, to the left of that gray square, there's a YouTube video that says Lights Out. That's the radio show that we can listen to. Maybe I have to turn down Dungeons of Infinity. That's the radio show we're going to listen to once we get into the game a little. Right now, we want to be able to hear the game really good. Even so, I'm going to turn down the game a little so we can hear Pam.
Okay.
And I turned down Dungeons of Infinity, and I want to tell you the rules for the System Shock 2 scavenger hunt. Say, Bennett, I'm so intrigued, and I want to hear the rules to the System Shock 2 scavenger.
Just tell me.
Okay, you know that thing where you like roll a ball, and if you get it in the middle circle, you get like a 500 points.
Okay.
What's that game called? It's like bowling, but you kind of roll a ball in like a arcade from the 60s.
Okay, I've never played it, but I think I've seen it.
Do you know the name of it?
No.
Is it called... It's not called rollerball, is it? That sounds dumb.
No, that's an old sci-fi game.
Okay, well, you get the most points if you find any psychotic, homicidal, psychic monkeys.
Monkeys.
Yeah, not apes or gorillas. Those people don't need psychic powers, but you need, like Curious George, if it's shooting psychic blasts at you, like
the Curious George was a chimp, which is an ape.
Chimps, apes, gorillas, monkeys. What I'm saying is, it's close. It's closer to. Yeah, this might have a tail. This is closer to like cute, small. I'm not saying you're gonna meet any King Kong type figures in this game anytime soon. Maybe in the later levels. But for right now, we're just dealing with tiny monkeys who are gonna shoot psychic blasts at you. Are you ready for this?
Okay.
It's like, are you ready for this stream to get musical?
I'm ready for it to do something.
Because I want to sing. I want to sing to you. Are you ready for me to serenade you?
All right.
Wonder Boy, what is the secret of your power? Because in that song from Tenacious D, Jack Black, it's talking about like mind bullets. Well, these monkeys in the game have mind bullets. If you see one of them, you get the grand prize of the scavenger hunt. But you can get lesser point scores for any of the following items. Are you ready?
Okay.
If you see a woman get brutally murdered in ghost form, meaning it already happened, but you get to see it happen again in ghost form, that's like the most. That's like second prize, basically. Anytime you see a woman get murdered who's already dead. Are you ready? Can you remember that? Can you remember that? That's the new condescending thing. Just at the end of any sentence, just be like, can you remember that? You got that from the game. Okay. Now the outer circle is the most fun because these are the ones you can pick up like all over the place. Are you ready for the outer circle bonus points? Anytime I pick up evidence that's scientific or historical, like a crew member log, or anytime a zombie says one of the two things, silence the discord, or you are not part of the harmony. If you hear us, so those four things, scientific evidence, historical evidence, or silence the discord, or you are not part of the harmony.
Okay.
This space station is basically like church. You need to work on your polite laugh, because sometimes if you don't feel moved to laugh, and there's no laugh track telling you to laugh, if you just say, ha-ha, or ha-ha-ha, the fake laugh will actually spark you into a real laugh. It's magical when it happens. You just have to watch for it. I have to turn down Dungeons of Hinterberg a little bit. Boom. Because we have to hear System Shock 2, which is turned down. But okay, I won't be able to see you. Let's do a sound test. Can I hear you better?
Hello?
I can hear you loud and clear over the game. So maybe this is a blessing in disguise.
The entire sector is depressurizing. The flow vacuum shield won't last long. Get through a secure airlock before you're sucked into space. Move it!
But the door's locked.
Access codes out of Cryo A again. Like I've got nothing better to do. I think Grassy just likes to make work for me. I'll set the new code to 45100. That should be easy enough to remember.
Oh, wait. Pam, did you see that?
I didn't see it, but I heard her screaming.
Okay. No bonus points for you because she was still alive when she got murdered. That's not part of our game.
She was still alive when she got murdered.
Warning. Decompression event imminent. Please move immediately to cryo recovery B. Decompression event imminent.
This power cell is dead. There should be a recharger nearby. Just use it and it will recharge all the power-driven devices in your possession. After you've recharged the cell, plug it into the auxiliary power unit. That should open the airlock door. Be quick about it. The vacuum seals won't hold up much longer.
It made me do it twice.
Good. You've managed to get out before the whole area depressurized. I've just uploaded you some cybernetic modules. You can use them to upgrade your cybernetic rig at the upgrade units in this area. There are 4 types of units in the next room, 1 for each subsystem of your cybernetic gear. Stats, psi, weapons, and tech. But use the modules carefully. They're hard to come by.
Pam!
Can somebody let me out? I can't find my card. Please, let me out of here.
You have to use the facilities. I'm back.
Well, that's a problem. I just end up yelling like a doofus because I can't see you. I should be able to see
the room for a moment.
I should have. I don't know. I'm having trouble connecting to various screens at various times. All the electronics break down at inopportune moments. My setup requires maintenance when it's fueled by products from, I guess, Taiwan. I don't even know.
I need to worry about my head.
Well done. I'm uploading some more modules.
I'll still be able to hear you.
Something. They see you. Run. Your discord quiet. The many are strong.
The many are strong. Ouch.
Feel your flesh. Your discord. Feel your flesh.
Oh my gosh, those guys were hardcore. Did you see that nonsense? Oh. I need to set it up so I can see the Pam Cam and know when I'm talking to air. Yeah, that is an empty chair. I can see it now.
Say what?
I have it set up now so I can see you. They didn't say silence the Discord, and they didn't say you aren't part of the harmony, but they said a lot of other cool stuff. They're like, the many are strong.
Okay.
That's a great thing for a space zombie to say. I'm just thinking now, I have some options. We could do... Yes, I think we can't promise Revolt of the Worms. Especially, I'm at a part of Metal Gear, if this works, as one of those full-screen games that, steals everything. I could totally turn down Metal Gear if it works. And then, you know, we could hear Revolt of the Worms really clearly even without subtitles. But you have to promise to try to listen to the worms.
Okay.
Because otherwise you'll just tune it out and you won't know if you can hear it, especially when I start throwing gas grenades and sniping people and all that sort of nonsense.
Okay.
So you forgive me?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're my bestie in the Pam Cam.
Okay.
All right. Repeat after me, Pam. Say "Yawn the Doppel."
What?
It's like win that April, but it's "Yawn the Doppel."
On the Doppel?
When it's shore sota.
I can't do that.
Is that spring showers, bathing all the vein and switch? Okay, we need to get the translation if I'm going to teach it to people. Okay, so let's do display cap. Okay. Display capture, I'm going to turn it back. Well, no. Yeah, I will. I'll let you watch I'll let you watch the nonsense as it unfolds in real time. Oh, Pam, if we need a code language, if you're going to leave the chair for more than 10 seconds, you should say, leaving, and then I'm back. So if I hear you say leaving, I don't start shouting at an empty chair while I'm playing a game that's taking up my whole screen.
Okay.
Okay. So this is a good system. It'll help everybody. Oh, apparently the next game is in the boot process, so it'll take a second. So I guess we have a moment to reflect.
Puppy boy. Oh, puppy boy.
This is stupid and it's dominant.
Oh, he's upside down. Aren't you cute? You look like a praying mantis.
I do. Oh, now my big screen is working. That's the whole reason I'm down here with this bizarre... I could totally do Boris Karloff the Veil up there. But whatever. I've gone too far. We're doing it this way. I can see you move. Oh, are you not moving in the stream anymore?
It seemed like I was being still, but I guess I'm moving.
Oh.
What?
Okay. Now you're moving again. Now you're definitely moving. But you went back again. You moved for a second when it refreshed everything. Can you put your hand on your head? Yeah. If you're literally sitting there like a statue, you're moving, Pam. You're done. If you're just sitting there like a statue, we're gonna worry that you're a statue. You have to. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh.
Woof. Woof.
Phantom pain. Woof. And then over here I say the phantom pain. The phantom pain.
You had those. You already had those.
Wait a minute. Should I do something instead of the phantom pain? Don't I have other options? That one didn't work so good. What about...
You had those.
Where did all the ones I just added? They didn't even get added. That's nonsense. Nonsense, I say. Although I could do... No, I don't want to do anything else. I'm good. Phantom Pain. I need to get to like mission 11 and I'm at mission 6. This is nonsense. I need to find the letter M.
M?
I guess I'm looking. I need to be in the favorites. That's the problem. I think I'm stalling because I know I'm going to get shot as soon as I open this game. Keep rolling. Tell me what you're gonna do now. Limp Bizkit. It's weird. I was ashamed of like the human race when that music came out back in the day. But now it's like clearly they were onto something. They were just like 40 years ahead of their time or something. Oh my gosh, I tried to play a game and it freaking restarts my Steam Deck. No, let's try that again. Do it better. Do it better. Connect. Keep connecting.
So much drama.
Stream drama because I'm trying to play the wrong games. The games that don't want to be played. Well,
I'm afraid these dark chocolate peanut butter cups are too good. I ate the whole thing!
Okay, I'm just gonna try uninstalling this game over here because it's like a fraction of the size of a game I just deleted over here that I don't need. So, okay, installing. Boom. The game. Wait. While the game's installing, we can watch an episode of The Veil.
Okay.
Are you excited?
I'm leaving for a minute.
Thank you, Pam.
I'll be in
Thank
the
you, darling.
we don't realize that musty odors and tough stains can linger on our clothing, which is
You're a musty, lingering odor.
Yes, maybe. I don't know. I can't explain.
Good evening. Tonight, I'm going to tell you another strange and unusual story of the unexplainable which lies behind the veil. Tonight's story is again based on one of those true but utterly unexplainable happenings which occur time and again from country to country and from age to age. George Bosworth was a modern man of his time in every sense of the word, and had his story occurred to another, he very probably would have been the last man in the world to believe a word of it. Art Bosworth had had a busy day, and now as the last customer left his shop, he prepared to close for the night.
Shoot, I can't see this.
At this same moment, 150 miles at sea,
Notice
George
anything?
Bosworth prepared to retire, completely unaware of the incredible events which were about to occur.
It's me, Mario.
At least I had a mustache on it.
Okay, so I'm downloading a game that probably won't run so great. It didn't run so great when I streamed it the last time. Now, I don't know why it's not streaming. Maybe I have to open it over here and then stream it. Maybe that's how it's supposed to work. In which case, then, I just want to obsessively just grind through these story missions until I beat mission 11. That's my whole goal in life right now.
Okay.
I know you understand.
Sure I do.
My computer's kind of wigging out, so I don't know what's going on with my Explorer bar. I guess I gotta Control-Delete it. Task Manager.
I like the mustache.
Restart Explorer because it's being a punk. And also, where's my controller? Without a controller, I'm in trouble. Because I can't control the game. Although I could just follow the wire, right? But it's probably tangled up in a bunch of other wires. Okay, not so bad.
Captain!
Okay, I
What
found
is
it
it, Mr.
in
Bosworth?
3D.
Captain, I've got to get back to England immediately.
Okay, so I opened the game over there.
Please, I'm afraid.
But I want to stream
Something's
it
happened.
over here, so I have to plug in
Are you
the
ill,
controller
Mr.
over.
Bosworth?
It's all
No.
very complicated.
Yes, maybe. I don't know. I can't explain, Captain, but I must return at once.
Mr. Bosworth, we're 150 miles from Dover, and I have a schedule to maintain. If I were to turn round and go back without good and sufficient reason, I would in all probability lose my position.
But this is
He's
an
looking
emergency.
at me like I'm
There
crazy.
are rules and regulations
Oh my gosh.
covering all emergencies at sea.
Perhaps
Like,
if you
what
could
is
tell
that
me
on your
why.
face?
I think my brother is...
What you doing,
I
Bert?
can't tell you, Captain. But it's terribly important.
Okay,
sorry,
the
Mr.
game
Bosworth,
is
but
already
I
open
can let
over
you
there.
understand.
Maybe I can stream it now. Except, oh, I got distracted and I forgot to restart Windows Explorer because it's sucking.
We should be there
So I have to
within the
try
hour.
that again.
Pray God, Captain, we're not too late.
I guess I was
Bullet
so
through
excited
the
that
arm.
things were
Fired at close range. Man's been shot. He's dead right enough. From the looks of things, nothing has been taken except money.
What?
Cash drawers empty. Which leads me
I tried
to
to give
deduce...
the mustache to Kizzy
The
and
life
he
of the
won't
crime
touch
was
it.
robbery. Got that, Orton? Yes. Yes.
That's a real mustache? I assumed it was like some kind of computer effect.
Usually close to shop.
It looked so good, I thought it was
Sure you heard the
CGI.
shop for 9:45?
Right you are, Chester.
It was a punch out on the pizza box.
Just a minute.
Oh my God.
A little less
I
familiarity,
thought
if
that
you
was
please.
CGI. Normally
This here is official
mustaches
police
are that
business,
cool.
and I'm here in my official capacity.
I thought it was a
Till I
special effects
solve this
mustache.
crime, I'll
Like a
probably
superhero.
remember that I've
I see it
assaulted a
now.
Manchester's constabulary.
Oh, I am sorry. From now on, I'll remember, Chester. So,
I thought it was CGI.
You may proceed, Mrs. Clink.
well, I just put the kettle on.
You're way too comfortable being a boy, and in video games I'm way too comfortable being a girl.
You know how Alfie likes to get to bed early.
Yes,
We're
yes,
both
yes,
pushing
get on
boundaries,
with it.
Pam.
Well, I'd no
I look good as a
sooner
boy.
touched the kettle to the stove when I heard the shots. So I said to Alfie,
I've noticed that a lot of filters make me a boy.
no. So I said to Alfie,
Like if I do a Ken and Barbie filter, it makes me into Ken.
He said,
Never mind what
I
Alfie
think you
said.
have
What did you do?
face. Your face has transcended girl cuteness. Like you fooled the AI.
heard them too.
You've gone too far.
To find poor Mr. Bursford lying there in a pool of blood.
Aha! And whose blood would you say it was?
How long would you estimate this was after you first heard the shot, Mrs. Clink?
Couldn't have been more than 5 or 10 minutes.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Clink. That'll be all.
But I haven't finished.
If you've anything more to say, you can make a statement at the police station.
But I know who done the murder.
Mrs. Clink.
I know who did
saw
the
the man?
murder.
Yes, I did.
I shot the sheriff,
Just a minute, Constable.
but
I'll
I
handle
did
that.
not shoot the
Now
deputy.
then, Buzzer, why didn't you give us this valuable information before this?
I was about to, until I was
Make
so
Kizzy laugh.
rudely
What?
interrupted.
Are you insinuating that I was rude?
Laugh.
May I suggest?
Kizzy's on top of the game.
Oh, yes, yes.
Oh yeah.
All right, Mrs. Clink, the name, if you please.
His name is Albert
Kizzy treats like barging into a conversation like it's a death
saw
sport.
him. Outside, I saw him run from this bloody shop, as though the old devil himself was after him.
We're talking about you, Kizzy. We're talking about
That's
you,
as good as
Kizzy.
yours, Chester Wilmore.
Sergeant.
Oh yeah.
Shall I round him up?
Why, yes, Constable, do that. And see if you can find out what become of George Bosworth.
Why
Ever
not?
since I put the mustache on,
Sure, I
he's looking
don't
at me
know.
like I'm nuts. What?
But why not ask Miss Julie Westcott?
You want to
She's
be on the
his
live stream?
fiancée. She ought to know.
After I eat my pizza.
Kizzy
I'll do
wants
that
to
with drink.
gain
All
fame.
right, now, off with
Hey,
you. Oh, boy, if you please. This here shop will be closed
I
till
think-
further notice. Move along, please.
Pam? Since you're in this one, is there any reason
Bruno
why
Ryan
not
Reynolds
to
here
share
from
it
Mint
to your
Mobile.
own
Now, you
feed?
might be
Like, hey, I'm literally live streaming this right now.
noticing that something has changed.
No, it's okay. It's fine.
Not Mint's offer of unlimited premium
I'm
wireless
looking
for
for a
$50 a
new
month.
social
That's the
network
same.
because
It's
I
the
burned
camera
all my
we're
bridges.
shooting.
You know,
I got this
everyone
one
in
at
the
a
world
county
wants
swap
to
meet
kill
for
me.
a couple of bucks,
Oh,
which
have
is
you
a lot
seen
cheaper
Captain America:
than renting a
Winter
fancy
Soldier?
commercial.
It's like
There was
everybody
even a
in the
tape
world is
already
trying
in
to
it.
kill us. And it's like not
Free
everybody.
film.
And that's right before
This
my
another
favorite
way of
scene,
passing big
where it's like,
savings
hey, how you doing?
I'm so
It's
sorry,
like, what's
Ashley.
going on? It's like when I
Happy
first
birthday.
joined S.H.I.E.L.D., I thought I was going straight. But it turned out I was just trading in the KGB for Hydra. I thought I knew whose lies I was telling, but guess I can't tell the difference anymore. Could be you're in the wrong place.
유전자에는 평생을 함께할 내 완벽한 짝이 새겨져 있다. 나는 그 완벽한 짝을 DNA 러버라고 명명했다.
We're down to save your life. like, I wouldn't have.
제 냄새가
Oh, I
어떤지
messed
물어봐도
it up.
될까요?
And she said, could you be honest with me? It's like, and I'm always honest. And it's like, you look pretty chipper
그
for someone
운명의
who
비밀은
turns,
바로
who just found
DNA에
out he
있습니다.
died for nothing. And it's like, well, guess I just like to know who I'm fighting. I like how the advertisement needs to be like 7,000 times more loud than the ancient video we're watching.
Now then, Albert, why don't you confess and save us all a lot of trouble?
Right.
Although I did have the video at maximum blast, even though it has subtitles.
How do you know he was shot?
But still, I maximum blasted myself with a YouTube advertisement during my own speech. Also, I reset Windows Explorer and I just have the rainbow wheel. Am I even live streaming? Can you tell if I'm still live streaming?
And it took you several weeks to get saved?
Looks like it.
Good to know. But anyway, I can't navigate. I can't Alt-Tab. I'm kind of stuck with whatever. I guess I can click on things still. It says downloading 2 of 3, 14%. So I have no idea what that means. Is there like a downloads tab so I can get a more exact estimate of the time? What does downloading 2 of 3, 14% mean? How many megabytes of how many megabytes is it downloading? These things I do not know. Because the window is frozen. All the windows are frozen. Or they're slow. Oh my gosh, I'm dying.
Try to throw us off the track with all this talk about
You have 4 minutes, so my pizza's done.
Confess and save us all this trouble.
Now look here, Sergeant, I'd like to help you really hard. But you know I'm not the kind of man who kill a chap in cold blood.
You have pizza?
You're making it very hard.
Yeah, that last
Very well.
Yeah, that last Sicilian one that I had.
Drag it out of you. Start all over.
It sounds like one you brought.
George, darling.
What's happened?
Come inside.
Something's happened to Hart, hasn't it?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It seemed so close to connecting that time. I was really rooting for it. I tried it one more time.
How did you get back so quickly?
Anyway, it now says 15%. So I got. Oh, I know what I could do. Except I don't want to play that game. I just got this great idea for a game I could play, but I don't want to play it. There's a bunch of games I could play right now that I don't want to play. So I'm gonna go over here. Oh, at least that's working now. Hey, the bar at the bottom of my screen. That's the one that was stressing me the most because it wouldn't do anything. It's back pretending it's doing something.
Julie, please, take me on trust for now. Albert Ketch had nothing to do with Hart's death.
Oh my gosh, I'm so stressed.
Please, I've got to convince the police that they're making a mistake. They've no reason to hold Albert.
I'm like Boris shaking the computer saying, speak to me. I press a button and nothing happens. Because we're a secret anti-terrorism organization, so when we snap our fingers, nothing happens. Because we're so secret. Nobody knows who we are. Okay. Yeah, this isn't how a computer should operate when I move over icons. It should give me control. Give me the control.
I saw the murder being committed.
And I think we're done with this show. I've been doing display capture. This is so frustrating. I need to be able to turn off display capture so I can capture a specific window. Although I guess I could just make it full screen if we're doing radio. But then, Pam, you remember when the top left screen went black? You're like, I can't see the veil anymore. Could you also not see yourself in the screen anymore? Did you also go black? Or could you see yourself?
I went black at one time. I'm not sure if it was the same time.
Well, Next time you have to watch for both, because I'm gonna make a bold and decisive move so we can have fun while Metal Gear downloads at the slowest speed ever. I guess I could just end the stream and go back up to the big screen over here. That might be better, because the Steam Deck is gonna run the game at a vastly better rate of quality. Since I have the big... Should I end part 1? Can I boot you to the Pam Cam up here? Okay, I think I'm gonna do that. I've talked myself into it since this computer down here is malfunctioning. I have to do the theme song though, so we can end in style.
Oop, my alarm's going.
Okay, so it goes like this. Fingers, so it goes like this. Fingers, palm down. And then it's like, I'm looking at you. I can see the bed. And then it's like, I'm looking at you. Whenever I ask people to follow along with this time, whenever I ask, they never do. So get ready, if you're ready. Yeah, make your screen ready. People can
eating, so it's not on, no, they're in.
You know, the finger you can do with the finger, and then the hand down you can do with the finger, and then you can up so I can move the finger, and then no further warning, and there is no wrong answer, and there is no wrong answer. And the audience just know in the past she has gone out of her way to avoid compliance. So this is an interesting psychological and human experiment messing with the mind of human experiment. Alright, so we begin. Alright, simply listen. We begin by simply listening. Slow down. See just how peaceful today can be. Well, that was an interesting episode. As good as they've ever been. That was so myself. I was the host for obedience and compassion. Take care of myself. With me today on the Pam Cam was With me today on Fun Times was I didn't want to let the cat out of the bag, so to speak. I didn't want to let the cat out of the bag, so in case the video turned out to be awesome, and I just had to change the description.
Excuse me. Let me guess. Silicones, sulfates, dyes. Native restores dry, mistreated hair to its.
This was intended from the get-go to be like a test demo. Because I didn't think any of this was going to work. And a lot of it just was going to work. And a lot of it, we invented some solutions along the way, and we invented for a new approach. Isn't that right, Pam? Isn't that right? I closed my eye during the ritual, so I couldn't see it with the light or the shot, so I couldn't see it. Did you follow along, Pam? It would have been the first. Just follow along, Pam. It would have been the first history to do so.
I should make you watch it to see if I did or not.
Well, if you didn't, I would give you one more chance. Well, is that chance or would you like to abstain? Would you like to abstain from responding? Oh, maybe.
I did it.
Begin by saying, oh, maybe slow down. So the same for me. Goodness, so it's like, hope you enjoyed this, but this is just a tech demo. We're just getting started. It's gonna be getting started. It's definitely alive, coming back again, more like still, again, more like still. You guys, catch you guys, catch you guys. catch you guys on the flip side.